37 million people, thousands of things to do. And somehow, most first-time visitors spend half their trip on a street corner, squinting at a map, unsure if what they're walking toward is even worth it. That's not a Tokyo problem. That's a planning problem, and it's exactly what this video fixes. Over the next 5 days, Day 1 throws you straight into the neon and noise of Shinjuku and Shibuya. Day 2 swings the other way, temples and lantern-lit streets in Asakusa, then straight into the anime chaos of Akihabara. Day 3 slows things down with a forest shrine, a luxury shopping strip, and some of the best seafood you'll eat in the city. Day 4 gets you out of Tokyo altogether, to a mountain, a lake, a giant bronze Buddha, or a theme park, whichever fits your trip. Day 5 sends you off with digital art that doesn't look real and one last market breakfast worth setting an alarm for. This works whether you're traveling solo, as a couple, or dragging along kids who'd rather be at Disney. Let's get you ready. Before you land. A few things to sort before your flight, because handling this jet-lagged in an airport line at 6 in the morning is nobody's idea of fun. First, get an IC card the moment you land, a rechargeable card that taps onto trains, buses, vending machines, and convenience stores all over the city. Regular Suica cards are finally back in stock after a chip shortage kept them off shelves for a couple of years. But for a 5-day trip, your simplest bet is the Welcome Suica, sold right at the JR counters and vending machines in the Narita and Haneda arrivals halls. Valid for 28 days, no ID needed, and it turns every train ride into a tap instead of a ticket machine negotiation. Second, download 2 apps before you leave home: Google Maps for getting around, and the Japan Official Travel app, the National Tourism Board's own tool with offline maps, live transit alerts, and safety notifications built in. Third, don't assume Tokyo runs entirely on cards. Temples, small izakayas, and market stalls are still cash only, so grab some yen from a 7-Eleven ATM right after you land. They reliably accept foreign cards even when other machines don't. Fourth, get a pocket Wi-Fi or an eSIM before you fly. You'll be navigating constantly, and the airport rental counters can eat your first hour in the country with their lines. And last, book ahead for anything popular. TeamLab Planets, Shibuya Sky, and the Ghibli Museum all sell out. Shibuya Sky releases tickets 14 days ahead at midnight, and sunset slots vanish within minutes. Ghibli Museum tickets go on sale on the 10th of the month, exactly 1 month before your visit, and they're usually gone before the day is out. Set a calendar reminder now, or you'll be trying to book your Ghibli visit from an arrivals line at Narita. Bags packed, cards sorted, tickets locked in, let's start the trip. Day 1. Shinjuku meets Shibuya. Drop your bags at your hotel in Shinjuku, your base for the night, and head straight to Harajuku. Takeshita Street hits you immediately. Teenagers in outfits that would never fly anywhere else on Earth. Crepe stands stacked 6 toppings high, a kind of joyful chaos that's impossible to fake. Walk it slow, grab a crepe, let yourself gawk a little. Then the scene flips completely. A few minutes further and you're on Omotesando. Wide, tree-lined, its flagship stores looking more like art installations than shops. That contrast inside a single 10-minute walk is basically Tokyo's whole personality in miniature. From there, head to Shibuya. Start at the Hachiko statue outside the station, named for a dog who famously kept waiting there for an owner who was never coming back. Then step right into the scramble crossing beside it, regularly called the busiest intersection on the planet. By day, it's impressive but manageable. Come back after dark, and it's a different animal entirely. Neon stacked 3 stories high, thousands of people crossing in every direction at once, screens the size of buildings running overhead. Before you leave, ride up to Shibuya Sky, the open-air deck on the 47th floor of Shibuya Scramble Square. Book that slot 2 weeks out if you can. Sunset sells out fastest, and the view stretches from Tokyo Tower to Mount Fuji when the sky cooperates. Quick pause here. If a plan like this is useful to you, hit subscribe now so the rest of this series doesn't slip past you. Back to the trip. For dinner, pick a conveyor belt sushi spot or a tucked-away izakaya under the train tracks, the kind of place with a paper lantern out front and salarymen already 3 drinks in. Then close the night in Golden Gai, a cluster of about 200 tiny bars packed into a few narrow alleys, most seating 6 people tops. Each one has its own owner, its own rules, its own personality. Pick a door, any door. That's the entire strategy for a night that could go absolutely anywhere. Tomorrow, we trade the neon for something a lot older. Day 2. Old Tokyo, New Tokyo. Start the morning at Senso-ji in Asakusa, Tokyo's oldest temple, founded in the 7th century. Walk under the massive red Kaminari-mon gate, down Nakamise shopping street toward the main hall, grabbing ningyo-yaki, little cakes shaped like faces, and melon pan along the way. Shake a fortune stick if you want a reading on how the rest of your trip's gonna go. Even with the crowds, there's a stillness here that earns the slow walk. From Asakusa, it's a short walk or 1 train stop to Tokyo Skytree, the tallest structure in Japan at 634 meters, with Mount Fuji visible from the deck if the weather plays along. Grab lunch at Solamachi, the complex at its base, home to a branch of Rokurinsha, one of the city's most famous tsukemen shops. Then it's a hard left turn to Akihabara. This is what happens when a country takes nerd culture mainstream and commits to it without a hint of embarrassment. Multi-story arcades stack retro cabinets next to the newest VR pods, anime merchandise climbs floor to ceiling, maid cafes sit on nearly every corner, and a Gundam model kit shop runs 6 floors deep. Even if this isn't usually your scene, give it an hour. The district commits harder than anywhere else in the city. Close the day in Odaiba, Tokyo's futuristic waterfront island. The Rainbow Bridge lights up at night, and Diversity Tokyo Plaza has been home to a full-scale Gundam statue since 2017. Here's the catch. That statue is scheduled to be retired at the end of August 2026, so depending on when you're watching this, it may already be gone. Check before you make the trip out. This one has an expiration date. Day 3 slows everything down, on purpose. Day 3, breathe, then feast. Morning belongs to Meiji Jingu, a shrine wrapped in a forest of about 100,000 trees, planted by hand right in the middle of the city. Walk the gravel path under the towering torii gate, and the noise of Tokyo just falls away. It's one of the only places in the city where you can actually forget 37 million people are around you. From there, head toward Ginza, Tokyo's luxury shopping district. You don't need to buy anything. The architecture and window displays alone are reason enough to wander through. On the way, stop at Tsukiji Outer Market, still open in 2026 with more than 460 stalls, even though the wholesale auction itself moved to Toyosu back in 2018. Grab a fresh seafood bowl or an early sushi breakfast. One catch, most stalls shut down by early afternoon, and the whole market closes on Sundays and select Wednesdays, so morning is the real move. In the afternoon, head to Ueno Park and Ameya-Yokocho Market next door, a loud, cheap, sprawling strip that feels a lot more local than touristy. It's the kind of place you duck into for one snack and end up spending an hour. End the day at Tokyo Tower, lit up orange and white against the dark sky. If you want dinner nearby, Tokyo Station's underground ramen street packs 8 legendary ramen shops into one hallway, a destination on its own. The quiet of the shrine this morning, the noise of the market a few hours later. That's the whole trick to this city, extremes sitting a few minutes apart. After today, we leave the city altogether. Day 4. Leave Tokyo on purpose. Tokyo is easily one of the best cities on Earth, but spending one day away from it might be the smartest move on this entire trip. You've got two strong options, both about an hour away by train. Option 1 is Hakone, known for hot spring towns, a scenic ropeway, and a boat cruise across Lake Ashi. The ropeway's main stop is Owakudani, a volcanic valley with steaming sulfur vents, where vendors boil eggs in the hot spring water until the shells turn black. Local tradition says eating one adds 7 years to your life, and on a clear day, the same spot gives you a direct, unobstructed view of Mount Fuji, no buildings in the way. The ropeway does occasionally pause for weather, volcanic activity, or routine maintenance, so check its operating status the morning of. If you've got time, squeeze in a quick onsen soak before heading back into the city. Option 2 is Kamakura, a coastal town home to the Great Buddha, a bronze statue over 11 meters tall that's been sitting there since 1252. Add in quiet Zen temples, a bamboo grove, and an actual ocean view, and it feels like a whole different country from the Tokyo you left that morning. Kamakura trades Hakone's mountain drama for something quieter and greener. Either way, go early and come back for dinner in the city. The Disney alternative. If day trips aren't your speed, or you've got kids with a very specific agenda, swap this entire day for Tokyo Disney Resort instead, just not both parks in one visit. Tickets are date-specific and locked to a single park, with no real park hopping outside a limited summer ticket that sells out fast. Date sales don't exist anymore, so book online through the official website or the Tokyo Disney Resort app before you arrive. New dates release daily at 2 in the afternoon Japan time, exactly 2 months out, and prices shift by date. Expect somewhere between 7,900 and 10,900 yen for an adult ticket. If the official site won't take your foreign card, a reseller like Klook is the common workaround. So which park? Disneyland gives you the classic version, the fairy tale castle, Mickey and Friends, rides built for younger kids. Disney Sea is the one that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. 7 nautical and adventure-themed ports plus Fantasy Springs, a massive Frozen, Tangled, and Peter Pan expansion that opened in 2024 and still pulls the longest waits in the resort. Disney Sea also pours wine, beer, and cocktails through most of its restaurants and lounges, while Disneyland keeps its bar list short. Traveling with toddlers? Lean Disneyland. A couple's trip or older kids? Disney Sea usually wins. However you pick, get to the gates 30 to 45 minutes early. They often let guests in ahead of schedule. Head straight for whichever ride has the worst reputation for wait times, Soaring or Journey to the Center of the Earth at Disney Sea, Pooh's Honey Hunt at Disneyland. Use the app all day. Priority Pass gets you free virtual queue spots for secondary rides. Disney Premier Access lets you pay roughly 1,500 to 2,000 yen to skip the line on the biggest ones. And Entry Request is a free lattery for character greetings and stage shows. Mobile order your meals through the app too, so you're not burning an hour of your one day in a lunch line. Stay through the nighttime show before you go. Both parks close with one, and it's the best reason to pace yourself instead of running out of steam by 4 in the afternoon. Day 5. One last good meal. Start your final morning back at Tsukiji Outer Market for the best breakfast send-off in the city. Fresh uni, tuna sashimi straight off the block, tamagoyaki hot off the grill, and a coffee from one of the tiny kisaten tucked between the stalls. This is the Tokyo you'll actually miss. From there, head to TeamLab Planets in Toyosu, a fully immersive digital art museum that got even bigger in 2026 when new sections called Athletic Forest and Future Park joined the originals and roughly doubled the space. You walk barefoot through knee-deep water while projections ripple around your legs, then step into a room where you're surrounded by what feels like an infinite field of floating flowers. Photos don't come close to doing it justice. Entry runs on timed 15-minute windows that sell out on weekends, so lock this one in before you fly, not the morning of. If you've got extra time, the Toyosu Fish Market sits right nearby, home to that famous tuna auction. Viewing galleries are free, though the closest up-close spots take some advanced planning. Or skip it for Character Street inside Tokyo Station instead, wall-to-wall souvenir shops for basically every anime and game character you can name. That's 5 days. Before you fly home, a handful of fast tips that'll make the whole trip smoother. Fast tips before you go. 1. Convenience stores here are not what you're picturing. 7-Eleven, Lawson, and Family Mart sell surprisingly good food, fresh sandwiches, hot fried chicken, decent coffee, all at 2 in the morning if you need it. Don't skip them out of habit. 2. There's no tipping in Tokyo. Leaving cash on the table isn't generous here. It can come across as confusing or even rude. Just pay what's on the bill. 3. Avoid the trains during rush hour if you can help it, roughly 7:30 to 9:30 in the morning and 5 to 7 at night. Tokyo's trains are efficient, but rush hour hits differently here. 4. Wear shoes you can slip on and off easily. You'll be doing it constantly, at temples, at some restaurants, and if you take that onsen dip in Hakone. 5. Keep it quiet on the trains. No phone calls, low voices, respect the line markings on the platform. It's a small thing, but it's one of the fastest ways to blend in instead of standing out. Tokyo ruins you for other cities. 5 days is enough to fall for this city hard, and nowhere near enough to see all of it. That's not a flaw in the plan, that's just Tokyo. There's always another alley, another shrine, another 6-seat bar with a story you didn't expect. If this itinerary saved you the headache of planning it yourself, subscribe. There's a lot more of Japan coming, and you don't want to miss where we're going next. See you on the next one.